Let's talk about the tech side of a solopreneur or freelancing business. So basically, a business that you run on your own. Um, because these days we usually, if we are not running our entire business on the internet, at least we have a presence on the internet usually. And don't get me wrong, you can still operate a business, I think, in my experience, while being completely offline and no traces of your business on the internet. But that's not the typical pattern. So when usually when people start their businesses, they just search for a whole um, best website tools or best scheduling tools, and the problem in that is that the top 10 hits in most of the search engines will be just search engine optimized marketing bullshit. Big companies who have 10,000, 100,000s, or millions of dollars they can burn on optimizing a page that will just convince you that their platform is the best and good for everything and you cannot live without it. And so we end up signing up for a whole bunch of crap we don't even need. And after a while, we realize that we are actually working in our businesses to feed these companies. We turn a low profit because we have so many subscriptions that we so need so much. Everyone told us on the internet that we need this. Without this, we cannot build a business, which is, of course, not true. Now, don't get me wrong, some of these platforms are quite useful, but we don't need so many of them, and we don't need any of them if we are willing to spend some time and effort in building our own systems. But everything in the tech side of a business comes down to basically one principle, is that there is no perfect platform, and there is no platform that would be a perfect match for you. And this is really important because the next thing we usually do after burning out in one platform is that we try to look for a better one that's the perfect match for us. And we will end up burning a lot of time, effort, energy, and money to realize that none of these are perfect. And none of these are a perfect match for us. Basically, our only choice that we have is we can see which platform is annoying us the least. And it will vary from person to person. Maybe some person is, I don't know, really proficient with HTML stuff, and so they don't mind doing some HTML stuff to customize their platform, and so they love that feature. Some other people would say that, okay, I'm not good at HTML, I just want to push buttons that are readily there, and I'm willing to pay a bit more for it. So that person is willing to waste more money on it. The other person was going with something that felt comfortable, but maybe that platform is really horrible on another side. And usually that's the pattern. Each platform is good for some certain things and horrible at doing other things. And I think one of the best examples are scheduling platforms. Each of them are basically good for one certain type of business strategy, business model, and horrible for the rest. And so sometimes actually And it sounds a bit horrible, but sometimes it's easier to bend your business model to platforms, to the features of platforms that you are fine with, that you're not super annoyed with, um, than trying to find a platform that fits your business model. A good example of this is I like to have my clients pay only after the session. Now, most scheduling platforms offer you one, they can pay upfront, and then they only then they can schedule, or nothing else. So this was one thing that I struggled for a long time to find something that can do that for me. Now, of course, in this case, you can just, as a post-session email or a reminder at the beginning of the session, you can just send them payment links. But that also had some limitations that I was trying to avoid. So this is tough. When you start your business, yeah, you will be bombarded by these platforms marketing. And the really, really sad thing is, even if the sales page and the features spreadsheet of these platforms show that, oh, I can sign up for the cheaper plan and still have this or that feature. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, I will sign up for a year. Now, there is two big mistakes here to avoid. One is never sign up for a complete year until you spend at least 4 months actively using that service or app or platform. Because the marketing page is carefully crafted by psychologists to basically psychologists to make you purchase a whole year of the service without even knowing what you're getting yourself into. And we 80% of the platforms we try, we don't end up using for a whole year. So I know it's 20% more expensive to pay month by month, but if you add up the wasted money you create by signing up for a whole year to everything and then end up not using them, you are actually saving money, a lot of money. And so the other trap there is that the features spreadsheet of each platform on their marketing page, the sales page, is never complete and never completely honest. Let's without the name. Let's take this example. I was checking through a whole bunch of course delivery platforms where you can sell online courses and have maybe a small community with them. Now I was saying, oh, great. Even for the cheaper plan of this company, I can sell courses and have a community? That's awesome. Sign me up. And after I signed up, luckily just for a month, I realized that sure, you can have a community on the cheaper plan, but you don't have the search function inside the community for the cheaper plan. You have to pay the full package to get the search function in a community forum. Come on. And of course, it was not advertised on the sales page. Maybe it was highlighted as additional community features for the full package. Maybe it even said search function. But it was really, really not made obvious. And so if I would have signed up for the basic package for the whole year, I probably wouldn't get a refund. Usually it's a horrible process to get refund, and usually you cannot even get refund if you sign up for a year. And I would have been stuck with that company and would have had to upgrade to so okay, hello company, you just tricked me. So my only solution is to give you more money? No. Thanks, but no thanks. So that is my 2 cents for searching for, signing up for, using tech platforms for solopreneur and freelancer business is. And those are the things. So avoid being tricked into paying full year. Avoid thinking that the lower tier will be sufficient. Usually they trick you into the higher price tiers. And you don't need to sign up for so many of these. The marketing is just so good. It will absolutely convince you to to sign up, because you will feel like this is the only way you can do business. And of course, when you start combining these platforms, they all say, oh, it's super easy to combine with other platforms, and this and that are integrated, and you can connect it with Zapier. Now, if you start connecting different platforms, that's a whole new level of nightmare. I enjoy automating things and connecting things and integrating things, and I have joy in it. But even I get so frustrated with these, because if you connect two platforms, let's say with Zapier, which is an automation platform, if one of these platforms change how they function and the other one does not, or Zapier reacts slowly, or there's a whole bunch of things that can happen. Your whole system can be broken forever, or for days, or for weeks, or at least for hours, and that's just not good. So on the simplicity side, my suggestion is try to pick one platform, see if it works more or less for your business model, and just tweak your business model to fit into that one platform. It will make your life so much easier. All right. What are your thoughts on these? What are your experiences with these tech platforms that are used for running solopreneur businesses? There is a lot of ups and downs, tricks and tips, nuts and bolts. And I will be talking about this topic as well. So, thank you so much for your time and attention, and have a lovely day, and hope to see you or hear you, or when I'm talking to you and you're hearing me. We cannot see each anyway. Feel free to use the comment section if you're listening to this on a platform where there is one. And let's get in conversation. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.